Thank you for participating in today's Newark Leadership Roundtable series. Just a few questions to summarize your experience and the discussion today. What would you say are the most critical and urgent issues that were discussed on today's panel?
Well, I think the issue of the pipeline to higher education, the accessibility from a financial point of view of higher education, the purpose of higher education, and what signals is the community sending that either inspires young people to pursue higher education or not.
Fantastic. Now, on a personal and professional level, what do you value these types of discussions?
I value positive community as an organ of communication, and I've attended others of these forums. They are touching upon the critical issues that impact the community: economics and health, now higher education. I'm not sure of the others, but these are critical questions, and they provide an opportunity for people who have expertise to speak to community leaders and to be engaged by them.
Fantastic. And lastly, what do you think are the most important takeaways from this discussion in terms of next steps?
Honestly, I don't know. And by the way, next steps are fine, but the conversation has its own value. There are people here representing different kinds of organizations. Maybe they receive something they can use in their daily work. But we each have to think about what it is we must do with what we learned. I'm a parent, but unfortunately, or fortunately, my children are all college graduates and graduate school educated and so on. So the challenge of inspiring young people, I look at this from the standpoint of a pastor who must speak with young people, question their expectations in the future, but to do that fairly early in life, because once they've reached senior high school, the die has been cast. Their record has been created for their capacity to access higher education. So I do a fair amount of that, and I work with other persons, lay people in the church, who do that. I think we have to also be prepared to assist parents, because now the deficits in our community regarding higher education are now in second and third generation. So we have a number of parents with children now involved in the areas of education, levels of education, who themselves need help. So, for example, in our church, we have a robust program in adult literacy, as an example. So I think people, depending on where their station is, should have gotten something of value from this exchange of views. Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for participating.